Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. This video that you're about to watch is about us van lifing in the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, so come along for the ride. We'll be checking out St. George Island, Port St. Joe, and a really cool place called Windmark, all down the west coast of Florida.
Come along for the ride and we'll see you at the end of the video. We're gonna go see if we can cool off because it is hot as hell. We're over here in St. George Island, and we've got the beach on that side, and we're gonna see if we can go take a little dip, maybe take a shower afterwards in one of the showers. But they've got a lighthouse here, and it's always cool to go up, all the way up to the top and see everything from up top. We've been to a couple of them, one being in St. Simons, Georgia, and that one is really nice. Women,
Okay.
Men.
I'll see you in a minute.
Okie dokie. Actually a good thing that we're coming out here right now because it's going to be Labor Day weekend and it's going to be mad crazy here. But while Gina's changing in the shower, I am going to come out here and see if I can take a shower. Use one of the showers out here that has fresh water. And yeah, summer's almost over. After Labor Day, it's done. Have winter to start looking forward to. Trying to wonder or trying to see where we're going to be out this winter. It's amazing how that brings your temperature, your body temperature back to normal. Ooh, that felt so good. Nobody is at the beach today. How lucky are we? It's a good day. We were trying to find something that compact and that would work to be able to float on, and we ended up coming up with these here. Just small cushions, seat cushions. Gina got one, I got one, and I gotta say they work fantastic. You can float on them, on your back, on your stomach. That was a good find.
So, I'm on my way to a beach hair, don't care kind of night, but we were super hot earlier today, but enjoying Apalachicola and St. George Island, which is where we are right now.
Right now, this back is a hot mess, and we gotta organize it, but Gina is going to make a salad for us.
Ranch or Greek? We have this left.
It doesn't matter either one. It won't matter none. So we're just pulled over here, right next to the water. I don't think you can get a bad spot wherever you are here, because hey, you're next to the water and it's just gorgeous. I remember when me and my brother were younger, my dad used to take us out all the way into the ocean. And as an adult, I think now how crazy that was. Because we were just kids, but he would take us all the way out there. My dad used to love to scuba dive. And we would jump out of the boat. We'd kind of follow my dad, and he'd like to spearfish. So every time he would catch a fish, he would give us the fish and tell us to go take it back to the boat. Every time I looked back and saw how far the boat was, it always scared the shit out of me. Because I was always afraid of either barracudas or sharks. And we would hurry up and take that fish back to the boat. Okay, baby?
I'm gonna need some help with this lid. That thing is in the way.
So while Gina's doing a salad, let's go over here and check out what do we got here. I know there's like a bridge that people fish off of, so let's go check it out. I don't know about you, but I love the beach, I love the water, I love the lake. And what we just did back there, getting in the water, was so refreshing. Especially when you've been on the road and you haven't really taken a shower. Makes you appreciate what you do have. And there's a pelican. There he goes. No swimming or diving from the pier. I got you. I never do that anyways. I was young, I did have some crazy friends that would do that though. But yeah, this goes way out. Look at that. And that's that long bridge that goes back into Carabel and Apalachicola. A beautiful sunset. We are living our best life, guys. Let's keep it going. Guys got a good catch there? Good catch?
Yes.
Wow, look at that.
Yes.
Nice. You got dinner tonight? How's it looking, baby?
Oh, baby?
How's it looking?
Looking good. Dinner will be ready in a moment.
There's a guy back there had some big fish, 2 of them.
Over there?
Yeah.
Really? Could you tell what kind of fish they were?
I really am not kind of a fish person, so I really don't know.
Yeah. I'd be so curious to know what they catch.
And they were huge. And voila. We had a great day today.
Yes, we did. Got a little work done. Went to the beach, cooled off.
Checking out this scenery right now. Those clouds look pretty wicked. Just got another little one, huh?
Yeah, it's a drum. They croak, make a croaking noise.
Back you go, little buddy.
It's funny how sometimes even the little ones make you think they're bigger.
Oh yeah, they fight.
They fight a lot.
Well, I tell you, the worst, what was it I had? That shark. That shark, I caught a shark yesterday, I guess it was. And I felt it pull, and I thought, well, I've got something big. And then it just wouldn't move. I couldn't get it to kind of. Daddy, I said, I am stuck. I'm hung on something. He said, no, you're not. Pull it up. I said, Daddy, it won't do anything. I'm hung. It's not moving. It's just stuck there. And I pull, and it just make the rod bow more, but it wouldn't move. And I said, here, I'm just stuck. You're going to get me unstuck. He took it and it went. I said, hand it back.
That's right.
And it was that shark.
Yeah.
It's like it just sucks down to the ground, like to the bottom of it or something.
Right?
Came to use the restroom here, and apparently you can't use it because you can't get to it. Hey, nice to meet you. Yeah, it's a shame of everything that's happened, huh?
Yes, old Hurricane Michael put a number on us.
Yeah.
It washed all that sand out from on there. It was right down the level of the ground. That's one right there. Look what a clam I found.
Wow. That's quite a big one.
Yes, ma'am. That's about the biggest one I found down there so far.
Jeez.
I've got
Crazy.
a couple of little ones.
Huh. Nature is something else, huh?
Yes, they thousands of years old to tell me. I don't know. I ain't no ocean artist. For what I didn't know how old it was.
Right?
Fireplace, do you know how? Piles of paper, my desk is out. Who will care for the world out?
Well, we just made it into Port St. Joe, and me and Gina just feel heartbroken. This is one of the places that we used to come to every time we were down this way, and devastation is still here. It's only been about a year, but things that we remember or remembered are gone. This used to be a marina. And it's completely completely gone. And not only was this a marina, but it was a beautiful marina. They used to have a building, a big building over here that housed all the boats. And then we had all the boats here and sailboats. And there was a restaurant right there that we used to go to all the time that was connected to the marina. And then there used to be a pavilion that you can actually walk out to. And we actually did a video a long time ago. Us riding the bikes up to that pavilion. And it was just gorgeous. And now it's all gone. There's still a boat over there that's been laid out.
See piles of rubble.
But the marina itself is gone. So like I was saying, right there was a pavilion, and me and Gina, we had our bikes and we would go up to that pavilion there, and it was just a beautiful sight. And that is totally gone. As we were driving into Port St. Joe, there was still a lot of buildings that were either under construction or really hasn't been touched, that have been damaged. And we saw a lot of campers and
Still a lot of the disaster relief trailers.
so I guess that's where they've been living, either waiting for their house to get repaired or rebuilt.
Still very much in recovery mode.
Just horrible. I do see there's a fishing express, so they actually have something brought back here just to see if they can get some people back in, some of the tourists back in. But yeah, we're gonna go take a ride and see what else is out there.
It's making me really nervous for what we're going to see when we get to Mexico Beach.
Yeah, Mexico Beach, well, you know, the Mexico Beach has definitely been flattened out.
It's funny though, you hear it and you see pictures, but being here, it just hits you a whole completely different way.
Yeah. So we're in downtown Port St. Joe, and it looks like everything is back to normal. The downtown doesn't really seem like it really has any more damage. If you guys ever come this way, or if you haven't been here, definitely stop by, support the town. It's just a beautiful little downtown. It has a lot of shops, a lot of restaurants. Just a great place to come to. We're still glad to see that this is still the same and nothing has really changed, because we always love coming here. Eating at the restaurants. There's a great Mexican restaurant here. A couple of different other places that we've stopped in and got some drinks and snacks.
still.
It's got like a tarp.
All the way to the top. Yeah.
Yeah, and they just finished redoing this theater over here. But it still looks good.
Yeah. The whole space next to it, not so good.
Yeah, that looks like got damaged, but it's not too bad. You know, considering it's only been, well, it's been a year and they've been able to do this much, you got to give it to them. That marina, though, is going to take a little bit to get going. That was all aluminum and there wasn't much structure to that, so I could see why that fell apart.
Store in the back. They got stuff for pepper. But it's in the personal house chicken. Oil.
He disappeared behind the tree.
The cat?
One of those little critters again.
Gina's fascinated by the little lizards.
So funny how everything can look to be in pretty decent shape, and then you have that one building right there in the middle of everything. It doesn't look so good.
It looks like it completely went out.
Yeah. Although it does say sold, so maybe someday somebody will bring it all back.
Right now it is just hot and humid. First we're crying because it's too cold, and now we're going to be crying because it's too hot and sticky. I think eventually we'll be like right in the middle of the states.
Yes.
Colorado, Utah.
A nice happy medium somewhere.
Just a great downtown though, right?
It really is. No matter where we end up, this will always be a favorite place of mine to come visit.
Wow, look at this.
Oh my goodness. Wow. So ominous to see all of that destruction. And then you see a little tabletop that still has some pillows and some dishes and a little thing that tipped over.
Doesn't look like it's been touched.
Man, oh man.
It's unbelievable. In the middle of all the other buildings, this one got hit.
Yeah, how does that work?
It's like little miniature tornadoes or something.
Yeah. So random.
Provisions, that's a good place to eat. And this is a place that we normally come to. It's Peppers. Got great Mexican food.
Yeah, this is a great place.
Good margaritas. Just about everywhere here, though, they have great seafood. We're not big seafood eaters, but the things that we do eat, we always love trying them out here. Seems a lot more fresh. It seems like a couple new places have popped up. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that
We were talking about the lighthouse, how that managed to stay up, but there isn't really any walls to bring that down. But we're gonna walk over here to this other building. It looks like a church, and that was hit hard. And it's really funny because that little yellow building over there, it's a little shack. They sell food and they also do car washes there. And that managed to not even be touched. So this was a Baptist church. And it looks like it got hit hard. The whole roof has collapsed. Gina, what do you call that?
The steeple?
Steeple. Well, the steeple is on the ground.
It's amazing that didn't get completely washed away.
How does that work? Did that thing tumble over as well?
Yeah, that's laying on its side. And it looks like when that tipped over on its side, this final piece just broke off.
Wow. Glad to see that's still there. Yeah, you can almost see through the glass in the inside. That is going to take a lot of work. That's always sad too, because you know churches are always doing good things for the community. This was such a cute little place here, the Port Inn. Used to have all these different little balconies up in the front. And I believe there was a restaurant as well. And they have had to rebuild the whole thing.
We left Port St. Joe and we're on our way toward Mexico Beach now, and starting to really see some increasing intensity in terms of the damage and destruction. This building here, we can't quite remember what it used to be, but made out of the same material that Lou was talking about when we were at Port St. Joe in terms of the marina. That aluminum structure just doesn't really hold up too well at all with the intensity of that hurricane. Wow. Look at that. It's incredible. Just ripped apart like a little lid torn off a sardine can. Just incredible when you think about it. The winds, the Category 5 hurricane, I believe, said they had sustained winds at 160 miles an hour, and Mexico Beach was pretty much the place where it hit landfall, or made landfall. Over here we have a storage unit, and you can see those doors Those are usually pretty sturdy as well with the locks on them. And all bent and blown in. Come around to the front here. It looks like this side is the side that faces the water. So this really took the brunt of it too. Holy cow. It just, the water came in and did not stop. All these metal doors just twisted and tangled like they were nothing. All the way through. Wow, just really something. Mother Nature can be something else when she's angry. Let's continue.
So one day I was driving by this development here. It's called Windmark. It's right on the beach. And I thought it was the coolest place, but I couldn't really figure out what it was. It was just somewhere people vacationed at or people owned homes. But this place is just amazing. It looks really neat. The buildings, the way they built the buildings is very stylish, very up to date, very modern. Got the water on that side, right over the bridge. But it's just a beautiful place, and this used to be a restaurant. And as you can see, there's hardly any cars here, and that's not just because it's during the week or slow season. This place was built right before the recession, and they dumped so much money into this place, and then all of a sudden we had the recession and they couldn't do anything with it. The people that were here renting retail space and restaurants, they all ended up leaving. So all they could do was try to rent some of the condos that are out here. But every time I pass through here, it's always the same. They still have the furniture inside, brand new. But it's just a gorgeous property. And all the way in the back there, they did build houses. And I don't know if they're rentals or if people are actually living in them, but it does seem like they are occupied. So let's take a walk over here, across this bridge, and let me show you what it looks like. It's just shocking to me that such a nice place like this has never really amounted to anything. They got bike paths. You can walk, ride your bike. And I'm sure this has gone through several hands, different companies, and they still haven't been able to do anything. And then you got Mexico Beach, which is right next to it, that got hit really hard. But it doesn't seem like this got or was affected. Looks like they just put some new boards in. But you come here and you have your own personal beach. Doesn't ever get crowded. I mean, it's a great place to come and stay a couple days, a week, and not do anything but just stay on the property and enjoy it. Yeah, look at that. You got Mexico Beach over there. Just a nice spot. Well, shower's still working. What do you think, guys? Would this be a place that you would come to for vacation? You have rental places here that you can rent. They're like condos. I mean, think about it. You come here and you have the whole place to yourself pretty much. It'd be kind of eerie, but if you just wanted to get away, this would be the place. This restaurant here, I could imagine when it was open how nice it was in the inside. And they've got a rooftop. Let's see if we can get upstairs. That little guy bit the dust. Wow, look at this. How does this happen? I can only imagine when people were being served here. Still has bar equipment. You really can hear like a pin drop. And it's like this all the time. Bathrooms are open. I know they got a pool here as well. Look at that. You guys are getting a tour of this place. Got more condos up there. Either condos or apartments, I don't know. Bottom level has the retail space. I almost feel like I'm walking in a modern wild, wild west. Got a yoga class across there. Looks like the only place open. Police car there, but there's nobody in it. They probably let him stay here for free just to watch the place. They are building houses. They cleared out like 2 big areas in the front, so they are building houses. So maybe that'll help this part of this place out. I wish all developments were like this, you know. It's like a small community. I think a lot of places are doing that now, though, especially downtown. They're converting them into communities, social communities, where you have buildings like this and you don't really have to go far to do anything. You have all the restaurants there, all the shops. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the walk. The problem with a place like this is that you have Port St. Joe, and then you have Mexico Beach, and then you have this, which is right in the middle of both. And there's not enough to support this type of development. And they found out the hard way. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching our video. We hope you guys enjoyed it.
Thank you so much for your support. Keep coming along for the ride. Give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and send us a comment. And stay tuned for our next episode where we'll be visiting Mexico Beach, Florida.
We'll see you guys then. Take care.
Take care.